Reality is just signals being sent to your brain. Without you to perceive, nothing would be, because there would be no point to anything existing if there wasn't something to perceive it to begin with. Think the ultimate VR experience where your brain is the headset and this whole reality is the game. Before you came across this video, I didn't even exist. The intertwining of our stories grants the illusion that I've always existed, but I honestly didn't until you chose to interact with this video. I consented to existence by putting this video out, and you consented to my existence by choosing to watch it. And the best part is how this is all a consent game. I didn't have to follow the call and make a video. I could have remained the main character in my own story, but I chose to let go of that power and have chosen to become a side character in the stories of all who choose to perceive this video. Now, from this point on, we don't even have to interact. It's on you to decide how far our existences intertwine with one another. And of course, it's a two-party system. You can't just comment on nothing after all. I'll continue to post when I am called to, and will try to follow the calls more often, but in all honesty, I don't really use YouTube that much. I've been trying to lay back off social media in general. It has not been healthy for me, but at the same time, who am I, I'm human too. But you can choose to comment on this video, consenting to my existence as a side character in your story even further. I can then become a playing character in your story and have, back and forth with you. It would be fun. It's all consent-based, and it's all in fun and games. Everyone's paths intertwine at some point. Some people don't even meet. So I shouldn't have said everyone. But everyone whose paths we cross holds the potential to slip away, Like, they can go on their own path, and that's alright. We all have our own paths. And we should just make the best of what we have, And look, you can choose to call me crazy and say whatever pops into your mind. That's the beauty of a reality dictated by signals being sent to your brain. After all, you can go along with the script or write your own story. You're the author and main character here, after all. Every time you see someone post a comment online, they're indeed consenting to any responses that they may receive. And that goes for me in posting these kinds of videos, posting these kinds of posts on Reddit. It may not get me views, and it may not always have the best response, or the best reaction, but it is what helps me move forward, both mentally and it seems physically as well, if that seems strange. But the more I follow these spiritual stuff, the more my physical health seems to get better from what it was before. So feel free to put whatever you want out there into the universe. Just know that you're consenting to any responses from negative to positive, and anything in between. And I've made plenty of friends off Reddit alone by just putting what I want out there and not caring about the backlash, and in all honesty, it tends to get me more upvotes than it does downvotes on Reddit. So I may as well take that mindset into the YouTube space. Who cares if others have put stuff out here before me, this kind of stuff? What if I resonate with people they don't resonate with, after all? So honestly, thank you to any of you who are perceiving this video, because you've chosen to write me into your story. You were the author and main character here, and thank you for bringing me into existence by choosing to interact with this video. And I don't say that lightly. Every human in existence is the author and main character of their story. You know how I mentioned virtual reality at the beginning of the video? How this experience is the ultimate virtual reality experience, where your brain is the virtual reality headset, and this reality is the playground? That's more of a literal thing. Every single human in existence has their own subjective reality tethered to them, and all of us consenting to experience reality with one another is creating a new objective reality. Objectivity is multiple subjective perspectives aligning, so that is how we are creating a new objective reality. Every single human in existence has their own reality tethered to them. So even if somebody dies to your reality, they still exist out there in the multiverse. Even if they died to all possible realities in existence, there would be one final reality left for them. And they would be left with whatever they've created for themselves. You know, like if they left it a shit show, they'd get a shit show. If they created a heaven, they'd get a heaven. Everything happens for a reason. And all of your interactions are probably more important than you realize. Do as you please within this construct of time, so long as you don't impose on others without their consent. The point of your existence, after all, is to choose your experiences without imposing on others without their consent. So you may as well do what you want and have fun out there, you know? Do the best that you can. Take risks. Fortune favors the bold. You've all got this.